Hello and welcome back to the 12 Blocks of Christmas Quilt Along. My name is Haley and I am hosting this completely free quilt along with a completely free pattern here on YouTube. If you have yet to download the free pattern that we're quilting along to, you can get it now using the link in the description below. We're on day number 11 and the block we're doing today is called the Spool block. If you've been thinking about upgrading your pattern to get more sizes and layout options, now is a great time to do so. The quilt pattern is currently on sale for 50% off, meaning you can get all 4 layouts in all 3 sizes for just $7. So let's grab our fabric and make block number 11. These are all of the pieces I cut according to the pattern. I'm using this Christmas ornament fabric as my background and this gingham checker as my fabric 1. And the first step to making this block is taking our 3-inch squares and making half square triangles. So I am going to turn over my background fabric and draw a diagonal line using this new marking utensil I got. I just got it in an order from Fat Quarter Shop. It was one of their daily flash deals. So I'm testing it out right now to see if I like it. And it's a very, very fine line, which is nice, but it doesn't read so well on camera. So when I'm just sewing for fun, I'll probably use it, but I probably won't use it during my videos just because it doesn't show up so well. But after you mark the line, you're going to pair your background fabric with your fabric 1, right sides together, meaning the pretty side of the fabric will be touching the other pretty side of the fabric. And then you're gonna sew a 1/4 inch away on each side of the marked line. These are what our pieces look like after they've been sewn, and now it's time to cut them in half. So we're going to use our rotary cutter and ruler to cut along that marked line. And I know the line is challenging to see, so I'll be using my disappearing ink pen next time. But here is everything cut apart, and this will give us 4 identical half square triangles. And now we're going to press them to the side. I'm going to press them all to the darker side or the red fabric. And the last step in our half square triangle making is to trim. So we're going to trim to 2.5 inches, making sure that diagonal line on our ruler is lined up with the diagonal seam of the half square triangle. And we'll trim all 4 sides until our square measures 2.5 inches. And getting an accurate measure here is going to be really helpful when we're piecing this block, just because there are so many pieces and there are a lot of half square triangles in this block. So then we're going to repeat that trimming process for all 4 of the half square triangles. And now we have our half square triangles and the rest of our fabric squares, and it's time to start piecing the spool block. So this is a really cute and fun block for sewists because it's a spool, which we know we all use our spools every single time that we sew. So this top row, you'll just want to keep in mind that you want your half square triangles touching the center, and that's going to give you that nice spool shape in the top and the bottom. And then your background fabric will be all touching the edges. So spool fabric touching the top and the bottom, and the background touching the left and right. And then this is what I ended up with my layout. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I think that the red gingham gives a nice pop of contrast against that busy ornament fabric, and I think it turned out nicely. So the next step is to piece the 3 rows together, and then we're going to press them in opposite directions, making sure that they nest when we piece the entire block together. And this is what the final block looks like after it's sewn. And the final step is trimming to 6.5 inches square. So I'm using my 6.5 inch ruler to do so. And the helpful thing is the diagonal on your ruler can line up with the diagonals of your half square triangles there. And this will make sure everything is really nice and square and that you maintain that spool shape as you're trimming your block. And that is all for this block number 11. Can you believe we only have one more day of our quilt along? And then the final day will be our finishing. So technically 2 more videos after this. And I just want to remind you to be sure to purchase the full quilt pattern if you've been thinking about doing so. It's only on sale for the next couple of days. And right now it's 50% off, meaning you can get it for just $7. If you want to check out what all is included, you can click the link in the description below. And I'll see you tomorrow for our last block number 12.